I love talking about the shared traits of two Enneagram types that look so vastly different on the surface. And it's true, this is very much an attraction of opposites in many ways, but whenever you have two types that are connected via these lines of integration and disintegration, you get a relationship between two people with more than a few things in common. You also get this strong synergistic energy between their differences, which can make them naturally gravitate to each other, and that kind of explains why the 5-8 pairing is super common. Now, 8s are typically painted as this big, brash, bull in a china shop kind of personality. But people forget that 8s can have a 9-wing, and that draws a significant amount of physical, external energy back inward. An 8-wing 9 can actually match the focused mental energy of your average 5, which then turns this couple into a great pair of intellectual sparring partners that love to discuss or debate all sorts of technical, moral, or philosophical issues. Both 5s and 8s also have a strong emphasis on being seen as a rational, objective person that cannot and will not be swayed by emotional sentiment. Now, this overemphasis on emotion-free objectivity can make their communication style fairly blunt, but both 5s and 8s chalk up what many other people might call rude as just plain honesty. Just saying it like it is, man. Okay, another major thing 5s and 8s have in common is this shared desire for a secure home life. 8s love to protect their home, and 5s love a protected space. So if they can agree on their internal boundary markers, then they usually go to work filling their particular space with the things they value most, like a great reliable car or perhaps some solar energy panels so they can live off the grid. Speaking of which, 5s and 8s share a deep desire for a personal sense of autonomy, not just within their relationships, but in life in general. They just want to be able to think and act as freely as they want. This can make 5s and 8s look at each other like an ideal independent partner because it allows the 8 to work late hours or travel as much as they need, and it allows the 5 to have as much alone time to research or recharge as they need. But despite their shared value for independence and autonomy, your average 5-8 couple actually has a fair amount of curiosity and support for what the other person is most passionate about. Mostly because 5s and 8s need to have some level of respect for what their partner does for a living before they even think about committing to a long-term relationship. All right, those are just a few general things that 5s and 8s have in common. Time now to zoom in a bit on what 5s find uniquely attractive about 8s and vice versa. Thank you so much for watching You've Got a Type. If you enjoyed that clip, then why not watch the full video it was taken from right here? And if you really enjoyed it, then maybe hit those like and subscribe buttons before you go. No pressure though. Just happy you're here.